you've been accompanied by Mayor Jefferson, Koijee, Varlee, and also the head of the city police.
Well, the mayor was invited, and he talked to the police, both the mayor and Varlee, before a team of investigators of the Liberian National Police. And they gave their side of the story. And categorically, the mayor, we represent the legal interests of the mayor, has denied ever being part of anything. He does not know anything that is obtaining, and in fact, it is surprised and it is characterized as a propaganda. What we are interested in is that we believe in the professionalism of the Liberian National Police. And we believe that the police has individuals that are well and capable to investigate this matter. Everyone that is the subject of this investigation or that the police had expressed interest to talk to must cooperate with the police. Though he's a mayor, he believes that he is not above the law. He had appeared before the police to give his side of his account. And Major Koijee had identified that he is nowhere near any allegation of committing a crime or masterminding a crime or conspiring to commit armed robbery against anybody or engaging in any act that is considered to be an assassination against the former Chief Justice. We categorically debunk, not debunk, but we categorically express our sympathy to the victim of the act that unfolded at the level of at the location of the former Chief Justice, and we condemn it in the strongest term. And those who believe that they have evidence regarding what unfolded that night must come to the police and express and show those evidence again to the police to assist the police, because this is an issue of a national security concern.
Councillor Johnson, did you receive any maybe evidence from the police linking your client to such an issue?
No, the police did not give us or show us any evidence or anything. But being the fact that the mayor is the mayor of the city of Monrovia, and taking into consideration the propaganda machinery that is perpetrating the way that this incident is and trying to direct it at the level of the police, at the level of the mayor, it is important that he comes to the police when invited, as was invited, to clarify his side of the story.
So it means the police acted on propaganda, not on fact-based where you have proof as to call the person in, but based on what someone said and they call in the mayor.
Normally in criminal investigation, I think maybe that is background that it came from. In criminal investigation, when there is a crime that is that have been committed, it means it is a crime against the state. Now, even the victim needs to be the victim needs to make herself or himself available to the police to assist in the investigation and give some of the detailed facts about what happened on that day in question, so that I can give the police a descriptive background in pursuing who they believe must have been responsible. But we came at the level of the police. Police is only asking us what do we know about it, because they hear that there was a statement made by Councillor Varlee alleging that the mayor is involved in what went on at the level of the former Chief Justice. Now, the Varlee even have said that he does not even know, but he will be talking to you.
Okay, so
he does not even know the Chief Justice, former Chief Justice. He does not even know the house that the Chief Justice lives, and he's surprised because he spent all of his time at the charge of quarter of the Monrovia City Corporations.
Councillor Johnson,
Councillor Johnson, just one question, sir. After this, has the police said whether or not this inquest will continue, or they have dismissed your people as persons of interest?
No, criminal investigation is a continuing process. It's not an event. And so the police, I think, in my view, my advice to the police is to talk to Councillor Varlee to assess them with the evidence that he feels he says he has, so that the investigation can move forward. Because the mayor had decided to leave and waive all of his rights to come with a lawyer and to make himself available to respond to this. Now, what I'm going to declare with you is that the fact and the level we are now in this investigation, we will not like for the mayor to respond to them. That's why we have decided to respond to whatever.
So we just want to ask one or two questions.
Have there been any restrictions on your claims?
To not speak to the
First of all, when a person is accused of a crime, the mayor is not accused of a crime by the Liberian National Police. Somebody had alleged that the mayor committed an offense. The police cannot arrest in the absence of a probable cause. And then you ask me, what is probable cause? It means those facts and the circumstances that would be known to a reasonable law enforcement officer that a crime has been committed and that the person accused must have committed the crime, meaning that you have a criminal agency. Police cannot invite you and they say they keep you. There is a difference between invitation and there's a difference between interview and interrogation. When the police conducts an interrogation, it means that there is a prima facie case that they have and that the person is a prime suspect. In my view, the police does not even have a suspect yet because there must be a probable cause. You must be able to identify who the perpetrator is. You must be able to trace the evidence to that person. The law is evidence. It is not propaganda. It's not political science. What is obtaining here is formal criminal investigation that will be characterized by criminalistics, the application of sciences in criminal investigation. So it's not an arena now where somebody will say, oh, you just go on Facebook and say something. This is about life. So you must speak with evidence, and the police will only take steps, in my view, as a former criminal investigator and also as a criminal lawyer. The police will only take steps, in my view, when it has the evidence to proceed.
We wanted to ask your client, so you can do. Your client said you people were getting ready to sue Councillor Varlee. How far is it? When will you people sue Councillor Varlee?
That will be the decision of the mayor. But for now, there is a dichotomy between a criminal investigation and an action of damages for libel and slander in a court of law. Again, now it is left with the mayor. The mayor may decide that, look, I'm going to sue Varlee in Liberia, or I'm going to sue Varlee in America. Okay, because you can sue him here and also in America, because the fact that you make an allegation on the social media that goes all around beyond the spectrums of society, every part of the world, then you can stand from wherever you are affected and sue from that jurisdiction. So
what are you returning with the crime aspect today,
Councillor Johnson? Maybe one or two questions from your client. I don't know if that could be possible.
Yeah, you were asking a question.
I'd like to know, among all of the Liberians we have, why is it that they have to accuse Mayor Koijee?
I think the person who is making the allegation is the best person to give that answer. But let us put something in perspective here. The former Chief Justice had alleged that it is an assassination attempt on her life. The investigators are yet to determine the motive of the attack. First, you have to determine the motive. You have to determine the means. You have to determine the opportunity for the person to commit the offense. So one of the best things that I think the former Chief Justice needs to do also is to also help the police and to get basic information about how the robbery occurred. Where was she? Man, well, let us look at motive. Why would the former Chief Justice be a target? Target for what? In what perspective? It said that the cases that she is proceeding with in court, maybe she must be a target. That could be another theory. It said that the motive for the attack would be somebody who has a problem against her. Is she also a political target? Is she somebody who indeed is a threat to national government? Is she also a political threat to the government in coming election? Is she a stakeholder to the level where it will jeopardize the interest of the present regime? These are theories that need answer. So whenever the Chief Justice had made such a statement that this is an assassination attempt, a border's on national security, there is a need for her to deal with the police, talk with the police, give the information that she knows properly to the police, so that the police can know where to start from. Because all of us are concerned. An attack on the former Chief Justice must be denounced, it must be debunked, it must be criticized, and also it is a barbaric. But in so doing, there is a need for the former Chief Justice to cooperate with the investigation, to assist. Also, there is a need for Councillor Varlee to send whatever evidence he said he has in his possession, when the armed robbery occurred, what happened, who did it, how they did it, at what time, who is responsible, who are the witnesses. We need to do that. But if we start to continue to make statements on the internet, and then we stay away and we don't come forward to assist the national authority that is close with the authority to investigate these matters, then obviously we have a problem. Now you can't tell me, say, oh, I don't have interest in the police, I don't trust the credibility of the police. If you don't trust the law enforcement agency, the institution that is basically responsible for the arena of social control, then where are we going? then you say, and then that's chaos. So there is a need for us to trust the police, look at the police, and let us judge the police on the basis of the quality of the report that they will be giving out of this particular investigation. Because it is a serious concern.
Councillor, can we talk to Varlee?
Why are you returning?
You want to talk to Varlee?
Yes.
Varlee?
Okay, Varlee, welcome, good afternoon. It has been alleged that you are the doer of the alleged, killing of the daughter of the former, Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. What have you to say currently? You've left the offices of the headquarters of police. Now you are here before journalists. What have you to say concerning such allegation?
Thank you very much. The information that circulated around that in my knowledge. Because I know nothing about what going on for the fight until the 21st. We went to City House, House of Court. I know I live on that building. Anywhere, there water and smoke there.
These people are living.
I get the information through the media people. So before killing on someone. What you're talking about, I know the way to call it.
Have you had an interaction before?
No, I know the woman's house before. I know I lived there.
What specifically did the police ask you about when you went in there?
Oh, the police only tried to get information from me. What I did, what going on, to profit, and show the place where I live. And no one done that woman's house before. I know I go there and I know how the woman looks.
Mr. Telleh, you send a text message to somebody threatening the person?
No. No, I said no text.
What are you about to claim? You threatening him?
No, I don't know.
Is that your account or is a false account?
But a false account.
So
Which one of government do you live for?
clarify to Liberians? You made a statement that you teach a school and you teach students, right? And you also said that you spend bulk of your time at the Monrovia City Corporation. So how do you reconcile that statement?
Oh, at the time I was teaching in Banjo, to my brother was in Banjo. I lived there. It was 2010 up to this time. Come and learn to profit. I live Christopher. West South in Amono East on the boat to my house. I live 7th Street of Christopher. I go teach my brother and help the children teaching.
Mr. Telleh, what is this costing you as an imam? Why is it costing you?
I've been teaching Arabic children.
Are you moved by this allegation, or you think it's just something of propaganda that they want to say against you because you are working with the mayor who happens to be one of the major players in the government?
Yeah, but I believe it's a propaganda because the men are trying to get my profile to the council. So Sheikh Sakor.
How do you know that?
Sheikh Sakor been with me from 1994. Sheikh Sakor is a PM black money man in Guinea. He do a business in Guinea. He escaped to come to Panjama in 1994. I got to know Sheikh Sakor. And where war with me from 1994 to 1995. The process okay, Gloria. And you are myself with your common business. And I know Mayor Koijee from nowhere that Sheikh Sakor hold my hand and get me to Koijee. Show me to Koijee at the time he was here. That's the relationship between me and Sheikh Sakor. And I know Koijee from nowhere.
Tari, do you have firearm in your possession?
Nothing. That firearm you see me in our vest. In a vest, set in car. At the time World War II 2003. That is.
That is a contradiction because the Monrovia City Police Director said that was 1994, and you are saying it's 2003. That's a big gap in the year. I can't reconcile the two. Yeah, so please explain to us the time. Yes, sir. The time.
So, Varlee, as we conclude this interview, what have you to say?
You have a question. Answer my question, sir. Answer the question. Please, yes, sir, Varlee. The question is, you just said it was 2003, and the Monrovia City Police Director said it was 1994. So how can you commensurate those two differences in the time and date?
Do you have a problem with your eyes? Do you have a problem with your eyes?
I have a problem because of accident.
Since when have you been facing that problem with your eyes?
For a motor accident on my face.
Since when?
It happened in 1994.
Since 1994?
1994, when we returned from Banga, was driving an accident on my face.
Was it because you didn't attend your daughter's naming ceremony because it's alleged that your eyes were the issue that you didn't attend your daughter's naming ceremony on the 26th of February? Did you attend your daughter's naming ceremony, sir? You did not attend. Why?
Following on
Why didn't you attend?
Thank you.
Is there allegation having any effect on your family?
Yeah, I have a family, I have my wife and children.
Is it having any negative impact on your family? Are they telling you that, oh, because people allege they come into our house, they're doing this, they're doing that?
No.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. This is the father of Varlee. Who you know your son to be?
I know him to be a kind guy.
Kanga, in what context? Kanga, in what context?
How well do you know your son?
I know my son, he went with MCC. Besides that, he's been a teacher, he's teaching. He's got a school that he's teaching, where he also lead prayer with the people. What exactly does he teach? He teaches Islamic doctrine.
Sorry, can you cite
Varlee Telleh.
Can you cite any Islamic doctrine that you teach?
Okay, so let's ask Mayor Koijee, even though we need to manage to ask you, you've come to the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. The police said they were giving some amount out for maybe anyone giving information and everything. First of all, what do you make of this invite along with your lawyers here today?
Well, thank you. You see, the lawyers here, I should not talk. You stay, I know you say with me, you didn't want to talk, he's scary, and all kind of things. But I think the lawyer dealt with it sufficiently. As a former student activist, I dealt with a couple of issues at this. I feel very saddened for the loss of the Nigeria. I have fled struggle in this country when a little girl was gruesomely murdered. It took me back to 2007 when I was a student leader in this country and we were champion for the late Angel October. And that's why I have waived my right as a mayor to ensure that whosoever the perpetrator is, the perpetrator must be revealed and let justice be served. If no one is clear about that, you say the police have said 5,000. I want to say to them, you pay 10,000 in the house.
Are you going to put 5,000 there?
Put 5,000. Anyone around this world.
Is there a means of you shooting yourself because you've been alleged?
If discovering the perpetrator will have me shoot them, so let it be. I want to say 10,000. Anyone that can assist the police in any way possible will be very glad, so that the blood of that innocent child that been spilled, justice will be served.
Mayor Koijee, why do you think you have been accused?
The lawyer just told you, say, ask those who are.
Mayor Koijee, before you go, have you had interaction with the former Musu's club where you have something to do with her?
I've never remembered, I can imagine that.
You promised to have visited the room of former Councillor Chief Justice Musu's camp.
Yeah, basically I haven't gone there. I'm being carried out by my lawyer. I've become politically sentimental. And I think I'm here and I will assist to ensure that the perpetrators are to be discovered. The police is looking into that.
Does he have the right to carry fire?
He's our leader, our mentor, our teacher. Yo. Amanda. Wait. Se fue.
Let's go. Dr. Gao, welcome to the media. How are you?
Welcome to the media.
Dr. Gao? Dr. Gao, welcome to the media.
Don't respond.
According to police RG, you are not entitled to carry firearm, and today you were seen with firearm. Dr. Gao, how are you? Welcome to the media. Wow, this Dr. Gao? If you Did you listen to police action yesterday?
It doesn't matter. Monrovia is a municipal
When you say it doesn't matter, what do you mean? Explain
what
to
I'm
us.
saying is Monrovia is a municipal city by itself. If there's a need, if there's a crime that the police need go on to protect people, they will. That's not even your argument anywhere. Except you want to be in Liberia. Everywhere else, people from municipal cities, they carry arms if there's a need.
Let me ask you this question. The statute that established the MCC.
It doesn't matter. That statute was established more than 50, 60 years ago. So the
director is allowed
situation
to carry arms?
The situation
I want
there
to
has
quote the
changed.
statute for me, please.
The situation has changed. The population has changed. From 500,000, we have almost 2 million people. If there's a crime, the city police of Monrovia are the first responder to any crime in Monrovia.
So you think that should be carried
They are
out?
state police.
Did the situation change as per law being crafted by legislation?
It's not law, it's situation.
It just changed by assumption.
Well, I mean, except you want to use guardians or city ordinance that were established more than 50 years ago, you want to use it in 2003.
The reason is because before you carry a firearm, you have to be legislated by the legislature.
Well, I don't know about that, but
so
I will tell you.
If the situation have changed, then that is you just doing assumption.
Let me ask
it's
you,
not
sir,
about
you are
assumption.
speaking in which capacity? If I may ask
I'm
you.
the MAE director for the city of Monrovia.
Okay, so do you think the police inspector general was wrong for telling senators that Colonel Gow is not right or is not allowed to carry
I don't
arms?
know about that, but what I will tell you, Monrovia is a city government.
According to Colonel
And that's
Colonel
what we
Sudu,
have this. Let me tell you.
according to Colonel Sudu, he was
Excuse me,
disarmed.
brother. Excuse me.
Immediately
Let me explain something to
he
you.
resigned from the police.
Let me explain something to you. You don't understand, okay? Monrovia is a government. We have a city government. And the city police have the responsibility to maintain law and order. And in common sense, if there's a need, I'm not saying that if the law doesn't permit it, of course that's it. But I will tell you openly.
Did I hear you say they are in charge of maintaining law and order or city ordinance?
No. Mama, maybe you.
Then what would be the work of the National Police?
The National Police, they have municipal police. They even have township police. That's why most of you journalists don't understand. They have township police. If there's a need to have a police in a township, of course there should be a police. If there's a need to have a Monrovia City Police to maintain law and order in the communities, that's what the city police.
Do you think there is anything personal between Inspector General Patrick Sudu and Director Gow?
Nothing personal. We all work in alliance. We all work together to maintain law and order and to clean the city.
Was he in there with Director Gow?
Who?
The director for the Monrovia City Police. Was he in there along with them?
Everybody was there. Everybody was there.
Thank you. Your name again?
My name is Kevin Don, the MAE director. City.
Yeah, just before I leave from my end.
All right, folks, we were just in chat with a personnel of the Monrovia City Corporation, and of course, it's all over here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Well, you listen to Councillor Arthur Johnson, lead lawyer of the Monrovia City Corporation. You listen to City Mayor Jefferson Koijee briefly. You also listen to the man who has been alleged of having a hand in the killing of the daughter of the former Chief Justice, Councillor Gloria Musu. You also listen to other parties as well involved in this case. And so it's been a wonderful time here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. We want to leave here at this point. We've been here since morning, 10, and it's all over now. We want to leave here at this point. Thanks for being with us. We urge you to continue to follow Focus on Liberia online television for the very best. You can rely on us. We'll follow up this investigation as far as it's concerned to bring you what will happen in the final analysis. And so on behalf of the team, my name is Theo Williams. Thanking you ever so much on behalf of the CEO and our head of operations. I see something taking place over there. Let me run there quickly to pick it up. Never mind. Colonel Gow, you look good. How are you today?
I do, sir. He's always happy.
You look good. I mean, you are sparkling your uniform.
Chief, can you tell us Chief, what happens as per your appearance? You've been authorized, as it's been seen in the public, to carry firearm. Where is the firearm, sir?
Did you leave the firearm? We saw you with the arm earlier on today when you arrived here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Wanna go?
So, gentlemen, is this why the media actor says that?
What have you to say?
That if the president doesn't want to speak to the press,
what have you to say?
It will be embarrassing.
Police Inspector General told senators and people that you don't have any right
so it doesn't have
to
right
carry
even
firearms
privacy
since you resign from the police.
No, it's wrong. Once the president doesn't want to speak to the press, you leave them. You cannot be embarrassing them with camera. It's wrong. The ethic, that is not what journalism says. It's wrong.
No.
Man, against your ethic.
Was to leave at this point, the police, police commander and Thomas Gao has refused to speak to the media, and he's leaving. He's calling for his vehicle, he's leaving, and so we also like to leave at this point. Well, let me see what we can stay, get a word or two from Gao on this gun issue, and let's hope he will muster the courage to speak to members of the press. Gao is now getting on a motorbike. All right, there he goes on a motorcycle. And so folks, it's all over. We want to leave it at this point. You listen to Councillor Arthur Johnson say it's upon the Liberia National Police to invite the former TRC Commissioner, Councillor Varlee, to provide all evidence if he feels that Koijee is the mastermind behind the constant, or was the mastermind behind the constant armed robbery attacks on the home of former Chief Justice Councillor Gloria Musu. And so there was a bit of interaction with the media. He also listened to Councillor Johnson and Mayor Koijee, as well as the man who is identified as a person of interest by the Liberia National Police, Varlee Telleh. We want to leave you at this point, and of course join you sometime again when the police will call for another proper. We will have you alerted. And so, for and on behalf of the team, it's been a wonderful time here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. My name is T. Williams, bidding you farewell for now.